Guys, Joseph back again with another video, and don't worry, the dreads are not gone. I just got them in a ponytail right now, they're drying. Today I want to do a little quick video for you guys. I want to talk about, like, what if meat was sustainable, you know? I'm not even going to say what if meat was humane, because there's no way for it to be humane, but, we get a lot of arguments. Like, I don't get into these arguments as often, because I don't really go in that direction. Like, if somebody really wants to defend animal abuse, go ahead, defend animal abuse, but I'm not about to be in that conversation because I know that if they're defending animal abuse, that conversation isn't getting anywhere. And to be honest with you, I don't bring up veganism all the time. I only bring it up if it comes. I usually, I do it subconsciously. I plant the little seeds. I plant seeds of love, and I put those seeds all the time whenever I'm talking to people. And it always comes back to my lifestyle because everyone always has questions, either whether they say, how is your hair so healthy? How is it so soft? How is your skin so nice? How do you have so much energy? It always comes back to my diet, to how I eat, which is a high raw vegan diet. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds and all that. And of course, I eat a little bit of junk here and there, but I don't let the junk get too high, so I can be healthy and I can be at my best. I can have my energy be so high that my energy can transform. That's the key right there. So, what if meat was somehow sustainable? And meat has got to be like the most efficient way to get food. I mean, you're growing food and you're giving the food away to another animal. The animal has to eat it. Then you have to kill the animal, and it just doesn't make any sense just to get the nutrients that you would get from the plant itself. So it's highly inefficient. And now there's a lot of companies going out there, they're creating grass-fed beef and all this other stuff, and cage-free eggs and all these other things. But these things would require more resources. The thing too is, these companies say that they're doing this, but they're not really doing this because financially it is not sustainable. They're gonna spend a lot more money to give these animals room to walk, to run, and to actually eat real food, to actually eat their diets. Some farmers have even fed cattle Skittles, like deformed Skittles. They're fed that to their cattle. They're feeding their cattle GMO things, and you know, if you're eating meat, dairy, eggs, I'm sorry, but these people do not care about your health. Doesn't matter if it says organic, natural, whatever. Do not believe it. These are just labels, and they're not very regulated. So that's why I wouldn't even bother. But even even if somehow meat was sustainable, I still wouldn't eat it. Because, what I've learned is lately in life that everything is energy. Everything is energy, and energy cannot be destroyed, it can only be transferred. So these animals have energy. These animals are energy. And what they're going through, that's what their energy is like. So they're going through, being locked up, they're going through being tortured, they're going through being raped and all, being enslaved and all these things, and they go through all these crazy things just like the animals in the zoos. They exhibit a lot of unnatural behaviors because they're cooped up and they're not in their natural habitat. So they're going crazy. And when you go crazy, your brain is sending all sorts of chemicals and things to your body, literally killing you. And they have to keep these animals alive with antibiotics and things like that. They pump them full of steroids. You do not want to know what goes on in there. But if you do, check out Earthlings. Earthlings, and of course, there's a bunch of documentaries on Netflix. It is absolutely sad. It's hard for me to even watch that. I tried to watch Earthlings a couple weeks ago. I barely even made it halfway through. I had to turn it off because it was just so sad what they were doing to the animals. So even if it was like I said, their energy, right? So that's what you're eating. If you're eating meat, no matter what, like you're definitely eating fear. Even if the animal was raised humanely, whatever, taken care of, you play that with the animal and everything like that, which I think is pretty sadistic. Like, you play with the animals, you take very good care of it, all just to kill it and eat it. You know, even if you did that, at that moment of death, that animal is in fear. That animal is in fear, that animal is in pain. So you're eating that pain and you're eating that fear. And so regardless, you're still eating fear, you're still eating anger, hate. That's what you're consuming, that's what's going on inside of you. And yes, you can use your mind to negate some of it, but at the end of the day, that's still what you're eating. And that's why people that tend to eat a lot of meat, dairy, and eggs have a lot of issues. And most of us have a lot of issues. Some people can get by, some people are lucky, or their mindset is just too great, or they have to overcompensate because of what they're eating. Like me right now, I'm eating fruit, mostly fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. I don't have to work so hard to stay in shape, to have energy. I'm living a simple life. It's very, very simple. I don't have to do a lot of extra stuff to stay lean and mean and just happy and be healthy. I don't have to wear deodorant because I'm not stinking. I don't have to worry about stinky feet. There's just a whole lot less product that I have to buy. I don't have to put a bunch of chemicals in my body just to function. Just to function. If you're eating that stuff just to function, you're gonna need so many things outside of you just to be human. It's hard to be human if you're eating a lot of meat, dairy, and eggs because you compromise your whole system. You're gonna smell, everything's gonna smell. Your pee's gonna smell, your poop is gonna smell, of course your armpits are gonna smell like, because you're gonna have flesh and you're gonna have a dead body that has to come out of your body, and that usually this stuff doesn't digest very well, so it stays in your system for a while and it starts to smell. Your breath is gonna smell, so then you're gonna need to eat gum all the time just to keep your breath from smelling. So as you can see, no matter what, even if meat was to become sustainable, it would still be hazardous for our health. It would still be bad for us. It would still cost us a lot of money. We still have to buy a lot of things outside of us. A lot of products would have to be created just to just so that we can actually be around each other. Because imagine if we didn't make deodorant, people would stink. We would have a hard time being next to people, talking to people. Their breath would smell. They need all these things just to function. So even if meat was sustainable, it still wouldn't be sustainable because we'd have to create so many other products just to be stable, just to be human, just to exist, just to be able to live with other people. We'd have to mask what the food that we're eating, we would have to mask what the dead body is doing to our body. So I'm staying clear of dead bodies. There are no reasons whatsoever in this life to eat an animal. There are just none. And you could bring up, oh, what if you're on an island or whatever? That's not where we're at right now. You're not on an island, deserted island, watching me right now because you couldn't, because there's civilization there. There's civilization. There's fruits and vegetables. You can eat those. But yeah, don't want to make this video too long, but that's just a quick little video I had to make. So there are no valid reasons not to go vegan, but don't go too hard out there trying to convince people. If they're not ready, they're not ready. Save your energy for those that are ready. Keep your energy up. Keep your energy of love. Keep that loving energy up, so that way when someone is ready for your message, someone is ready to listen to you, you have the energy to speak, and you'll be in the right mind state. You won't be angry. You won't be judgmental. You'll be calm, at peace, and you'll be human. You'll be humane. You'll be love. So if you like this video, hit the like button below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. And of course, happy holidays if you celebrate it. I could care less about Christmas, but I'm going to be hanging out with my family. I'm going to make sure I have fun. Going to be making some smoothies and going to make some vegan chocolate chip cookies. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you guys have a great time as well. Don't let the holidays get you down. It's almost over.